How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining me today. I bought an extreme off-road trailer from Hiker Trailer. It's really awesome, and I can't wait to show it to you and all the modifications I've made. In this video, I'm going to go over the buying process with Hiker Trailer and all the options I chose for mine. And in future videos, we're going to go over some modifications, to take it off-roading, and just have a lot of fun with it. So stick around. We're going to get right into it. First, you're going to want to go to hikertrailers.com or type it into Google. And when you get there, go ahead and click on Start a Build or Adventure Hub. I'd go ahead and create an account because that will save your progress and you'll be able to save up to 5 different builds. Now that you're logged in, go ahead and click Start New Configuration. Go ahead and name your configuration so you can easily find it later and return to it. First, you're going to pick what model you want. There's currently 4 to choose from: the Highway Deluxe, Mid-Range, Mid-Range XL, and the Extreme Off-Road. And soon there will be an ultralight model as well. You have different platform sizes ranging from 5x8 to 5x10, and I do believe the new ultralight model is going to be a 4x8. I'm going to be choosing the Extreme Off-Road, which only comes in the 5x9 platform. Go ahead and pick your color. Some options are free and some you have to pay for. Here are a few delightful options: Classic Charcoal, Emerald Green, Electric Blue, Overland Orange, Bright Green, and more. Next, pick your front protection. You can do no diamond plate, half wall, or full wall. Next, choose your side protection. You can opt for none, or you can have the side wrap, or the side wrap with the angled rear. And you also get to choose your diamond plate color between your basic chrome or black. At this point, you get to choose single door or adding a second driver's side door. I highly recommend it. You can choose to add some door bungees to hold the doors open, and then you get to pick your door type: solid door, door with window, or solid door with screen. In the rear, you get to choose your galley depth, 17 inches or 24. Between the galley and the cabin, you can choose to have the bottom closed off or open. You can have the upper cubbies closed off or open. You can have both the bottom and the upper cubbies closed off. You can also choose to have a full solid wall with no pass-through. And there's also a kitchenette option. Then go ahead and pick if you want some drawers, vertical or horizontal. You have a slide-out tray that sits just underneath that countertop. Wooden surface or Formica. The option of a front cabin shelf. Doors for your cubbies. You can do just the front, just the rear, or both. And then you have an option for the cargo pan with the Extreme Off-Road. The other models do not offer this because they don't have the clearance. Alright, on other models that you are able to choose the 5x10 length, there is the option for bunk beds or even the rear cabin shelf. You can choose to have a roof rack system with 2 bars or 3 bars in 2 different configurations. One configuration has them grouped closer together towards the back to accommodate rooftop tents. The other configuration has them more evenly spaced across the trailer with a taller front bracket for hauling longer items like kayaks. Or you can keep your options open and have all 4 roof rack bars installed. You'll then want to choose your awnings. They offer several selections for both passenger and driver side awning. The passenger side does offer straight pull or 270-degree awnings, where the driver side only offers a straight pull. There are a few different options for a rooftop tent, rooftop water storage, and just plain old rooftop storage. Here you'll get to select if you want electric brakes, the arc jack upgrade, which is highly recommended. We have the auto brake. This allows you to control those electric brakes without having a brake controller in your vehicle, so it makes swapping vehicles very quick and easy. Here you get to choose whether or not you want a spare tire, and the mounting location does depend on model. The Extreme Off-Road mounts it in the rear with a swing arm, where I believe all the other models is just mounted in the front. Then choose which style hitch you want, standard 2-inch ball or the lock and roll. If you choose the lock and roll, you will need to choose the adapter for your vehicle side. There are 3 choices: 4-inch drop or rise, 2-inch drop or rise, or no drop or rise. You can upgrade to airbag suspension, and you get to choose your lug pattern between the 2 most common, 5-on-5 or 6-on-5.5. So for Jeeps and Toyotas and many other vehicles, you can get a matching lug pattern. Alright, toolbox. With the Extreme Off-Road, it comes with a medium trapezoid toolbox included. For other models here, you'll get to choose between different sizes and styles. Next, you choose whether or not to add their custom fridge box, and they also offer a storage rack on top. And then you can choose between 3 different models of Truma DC cooler refrigerators. Here you can choose between a 5-pound or 11-pound propane tank and mount, or just the mount on either or both passenger and driver's side. There's also the option for a side table in both a bamboo with a sink cutout option or a steel powder coated option. 3 different options for your roof vent. You got your manual crank, your Fantastic fan, and the Max fan. The lid on the Max fan does allow for use in the rain. You have an option to have front vents added. This is a good spot if you want to connect like external heaters like diesel heaters or air conditioners. You can also opt to have an onboard propane powered heat system, either Propex or Truma Vario Heat. And whether you want a roof mounted AC now or later down the line, they have options for both. Just make sure that if it's later down the line, you choose to have the AC prep done during your initial build. They offer 3 different sizes of onboard battery. You can choose to have the battery installed in your toolbox. They also offer portable power stations in lieu of your standard battery. Several different models from Goal Zero, along with a mount. And then you can choose which plug style interfaces with your power station: 12-volt cigarette adapter or Anderson power pole. If you have a Goal Zero, they do offer a DC to DC charger, so you can charge your Goal Zero while you're driving off your car's alternator. And then they do offer 110 volts in the front cabin for if you need it for whatever reason. And you can choose to have a rear USB unit mounted underneath the galley shelf. Alright, next is lighting. For your cabin light, you have your standard dome light or a ring light around your vent. On the exterior, you have 3 locations: driver's side and passenger side door, and your rear door. And you have 3 types of light to choose from. You've got your basic, your flood, and your spot. On the interior, you have the option for reading lights in pairs, front, rear, or all 4. You have the option of blue or white light output from them, and they also include a USB outlet on each one. For mounted solar, you have a few options between a glass panel and a flexible panel. I do believe the flexible panels that they offer are the semi-flexible and not the extremely flexible SIGS panels. There are several different portable solar panels you can choose from. You can also have them install an SAE solar panel port on the outside of your trailer, so that way you can connect your portable panels to your internal battery. If you choose not to get a solar panel from them, but you do plan on adding solar, you will want to ask them to do the solar prep work for you. It's not much extra, and that way the wires are ran from the roof to your battery. They also offer a 21-gallon water tank and pump, an instant hot water shower. And to go with that hot shower, you're going to want some privacy, so they do offer a couple different shower/changing room options. All right, final stretch. Depending on your location and how far you're willing to travel, you either have a $0 delivery fee if you pick it up in Columbus. Otherwise, it depends on the location you're picking it up from or front door delivery option. And then they give you the build overview where you can double check anything. And if you do need to go back and make any changes, on the right hand side here, you have all the different categories you can click on and jump back into the builder. And when everything looks good to you and you're ready to take the next step, they have an extremely low down payment of only $500. And then there's the hard part: waiting. Now, for me, they were ahead of schedule, and they had mine done in about a month and a half, but their estimated lead time is around 3 months. Before you actually go and pick up your trailer, you will have a virtual walkthrough, and that way you can just make sure it meets your expectations. These are just a couple cool wraps that they had promotionally when I was picking up my trailer. It was around the time of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie release. And here is my trailer the day of pickup. It was extremely exciting. Now that you have your hiker trailer, the only thing left to do is load it up and go have some fun. Go chase those trails, see those sights, and make those memories. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.